8:30 in the morning, you would take a milk carton, we'd pour out the milk, and we'd go to class with the scotch in the milk cartons.
I don't remember any of this. I don't remember any of this.
You don't remember any of that?
It's got to be the pot and the acid, right? But how often were we doing?
Now, he says we drank at school all the time, in high school. Really? First of all, I did fine in high school, right?
Yeah, were there days of the week where Tuesday is pot day? We're going to drink.
No, Friday was definitely getting wasted day.
Right.
Because all I remember is that everybody would wear aviator glasses.
Maybe I was a little jealous at times that you guys had partnered so early and that we were having sex so early, right? Maybe, but then again...
wasn't so great. I was too scared to have sex. Like, she was dying to have sex. I was, like, terrified. And I wasn't...
Well, you had not had sex before? No, dude, don't you remember people like Joe Fox and Steve Emile and that whole thing?
No.
Like,
one day after school, we were doing it, and
after school,
your mother walked in, you know, with like gonna put laundry in your bedroom.
I think I wanted to be able to tell people I was getting laid.
I understand.
I wasn't ready to be.
I understand exactly.
I was not ready.
Neil Craft, do you remember me even remotely?
But it took me like 6 tries. I know.
What do you mean, how can you not?
Like, I had no idea what it...
What do you mean, how can you not?
You don't think I would remember Neil Craft?
I don't remember anything.
You don't? Why?
I don't know. Well, there's a bunch... Nothing.
But I was very impressed that somehow you figure your way around girls.
We had sex way too fucking young. There were many, many days where lunch was a Slim Jim, a nickel bag, and a bottle of Old English 800.
The first time I ever got high was with you.
I think our parents were noticeably absent.
That we were loose or promiscuous? It was the 60s.
She had great boobs.
She had huge tits. You took some really bad acid. Me and Henry sat there with you for a long time, and you sat there yelling about there was blood, sweat, death everywhere. Blood, 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 sweat, death everywhere. Whose house was it?
We did a whole bunch of stuff that I wouldn't let my kids do.
And I remember the blood, sweat, death, again, barefoot, walking around.
Yeah, we couldn't really talk you down, and I think you left. How did Greg Miller work into this whole thing?
I don't know who Greg Miller is.
Oh yeah, you do.
No, I know.
Yeah, he was your friend. You like Greg.
Who he is.
Greg did tons of acid.
I mean, pot, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, kind of sitting in my room looking at my warts on my hand. I don't remember Greg Miller,
right.
But I remember being on the number 4 bus doing acid, and there was one of those kind of groove floors, and it had little because the industrial floors had dots on it, so to hide the dirt. Right. And it was moving.
But I am still just flabbergasted about what we got away with. I think the acid flashbacks were pretty funny. Woodstock at Bethesda Fountain. And he told everyone in high school that he was a premature ejaculator.
He told everybody in high school.
Why did he do? What do you think the motivation for that was?
Like, yeah, I love sex. It's great, but I come in 2 seconds.
When you look back on that, that's
it really was kind of interesting behavior, wasn't it?
That
was a little strange.
If that happened to me,
I knew that he was a premature ejaculator from the first 5 minutes I knew him.
Thank God there weren't sexually transmitted diseases.
Or that you could die from.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It'd pass them around. I mean, maybe crabs, but that was it.
That on fucking Facebook.